Welcome back to the Now Morning Show. Our next conversation focuses on hats and heels happening on Saturday, the 22nd of September at the Hyatt Regency. Joining us via phone this morning is Leah Paul, Rotarian, and Richard Young, Creative Director. Good morning, Leah. Can you hear us?
Good morning. Yes, I can.
Excellent. We're going to start with you this morning. Thank you so much for joining us via phone. Tell us about this event, what the primary goal is, Leah.
Okay, so the primary goal of Hats and Heels is to raise funds for the Rotary Foundation and champion initiatives that empower youth through education, support impoverished students, and promote conflict prevention. Right? So over the past 5 years actually, Rotary District 7030 has contributed approximately $1.5 million to the Rotary Foundation, multiplying these efforts through access to grants, which have funded impactful projects across the region. So this event is expected to serve as an excellent platform to celebrate peace, encourage educational opportunities, and create sustainable impacts within local communities. Through initiatives such as extra... What's that?
By all means, Leah. Continue.
Oh, yeah. So through initiatives such as extra lessons, vocational training, and mental health support, Rotary remains dedicated to fostering peaceful environments where young people can thrive.
Thank you so much for that, Leah. And who will be speaking at this event on the 22nd of September?
Glad you asked. So we have Professor Rosemarie Bell-Antoine, campus principal of the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine. We have Debbie Rupchan. She's our current Rotary District 7030 governor. We have Joanna Kazana, United Nations resident coordinator in Trinidad and Tobago. And we have Lara Quantrill Thomas. She's our past Rotary District 7030 governor, and she will serve as our master of ceremonies.
Well, we've just heard about the wonderful lineup when it comes to speakers, but we also want to hear about the incredible lineup when it comes to fashion. Hats and Heels High Tea and Fashion Show would not be complete without some incredible creative direction, which is where you come into the conversation. Good morning, Richard, again, and welcome.
Good morning. As usual.
It's a pleasure to have you back with us, and especially for such an exciting event. Tell us a little bit about how you're bringing this idea to life and who's involved in Hats and Heels.
Well, the 21st, I think, is called World Peace Day. And so I love this initiative that the Rotary is doing and finding a way to champion their causes by using fashion as a portal into accessing contributions and awareness. So, and that's what I see fashion as. Fashion is not just about the clothing, it's not just about the style. It can be used in these kind of charitable organizations' trust. I have a wonderful lineup. A lot of the designers are launching their new lines for Christmas into the new year. So that is wonderful. Cooties is a brand that has become very, very synonymous with the pageant world, in which I also work in. So they are going to be doing their new lines. Charulu Chandas is doing an absolutely new line that she's actually launching on Wednesday, but the first showing is going to be at this show. The cloth, my brother, who's just back from Tokyo Fashion Week, and he is showing his new line as well. Lisa Sargent, who has a wonderful hand-painted silks. And there is indigenous designs by Dominic LaRoche, and Flunks is the brand by Elizabeth Lucas, and Neha Karina, which is an Indian style thing. So it's a wonderful eclectic mix of fashion, and I am looking forward to put it together in a crafty way, spliced with these speakers who are going to talk about the initiative and what their prospects for helping empower youth. And so that's why I like the alignment, using it to do these powerful initiatives and acknowledging that peace is definitely one of the priorities of today's world. And they were very, very instrumental in bringing about the World Peace Day, the Rotarians. So that's what I thought was very wonderful about this whole thing. And all the Rotaries within this country are participating in this event. So it's at the Port of Spain Ballroom at the Hyatt Regency. It's going to be an exciting showcase, lining up about 50 models I'm using. I've turned it into something really grand. I don't believe in doing it small, and they plan to do this annually. They're going to be their inaugural initiative to fuse fashion as a way to bring back that coming together for the sake of dressing up. That's why hats and heels, and to showcase style and to come and mingle with people and feel good about your initiative in a stylish way.
Absolutely excellent. You know, something that you just mentioned there, Richard, speaking about, you know, infusing peace and promoting peace. And when you mention the different designers that are going to be on display, you see the way that culture, our culture, is also going to be on show and really bring that sense of we can live in unity. And this is a great way to continue to promote that peace and move forward. Leah, let's bring you back into the conversation very quickly. How can we get more information about hats and heels, and where can we get tickets?
Well, you can contact Marcia. She's from the Rotary Club of Marvel. So she's spearheading it, but a couple of the other Rotarians as well. And tickets can be, we can get tickets from them through the Rotary Club. Yeah.
Excellent. And is there going to be a cut-off time for tickets? I know normally these things do go quite quickly.
But I know it's going by quickly. I'm not sure of the cutoff time, no. But I would suggest to get tickets as soon as possible, because today is already the 16th, yeah, and the event is only 22nd. So, definitely try to get them as soon as possible.
I think there's some numbers to call. They gave you numbers on that.
Let's take a look and see. Yes, we do have some telephone contacts. You're going to see them on your screen, but let's repeat them as well. Actually, no.
No numbers.
No numbers, but that's okay, because you can, of course, go onto all social media platforms as well, and you will be able to get that information. And I'm sure that you're going to see many people sharing what is going to be a memorable event. Something also that definitely struck me is that the proceeds are going to the Rotary Foundation and peace building, empowering youth as well through education, which is something that I know is dear to all of our hearts here as we continue to work together as well. Richard, fashion isn't just about, of course, the experience of the designer, but the audience experience as well. And as you said, it's a grand affair.
Yeah.
Is there maybe any sneak peeks you can give us of how you're going to bring that uniqueness and that celebration?
Well, I like to craft something that makes us feel build brand identity, and I really believe in the Caribbean aesthetic, as you know. So every time I do it, the music, the way the models walk, all celebrate who we are. So I don't in any way try to just approximate the metropolitan ways of showing. I do it in a very Caribbean way and a very Trinbagonian way. So I am very proud to show a real exotic mix of models as well, and that's why I crafted this beautiful collection of designers.
Excellent. We are definitely looking forward to it. Well, Leah, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and Richard, so thank you so much for joining us as well. Really excited. 22nd of September, hats and heels. You don't want to miss it. I think it's going to be pretty fun. Rockers, how are you feeling about hats and heels? You ready to don some?
Definitely excited about it as well. And this morning, I thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Now Morning Show. And I just want to remind you before we go that there'll be a delay of the 10:30 a.m. NLCB draw on TTT this morning. You are advised, ladies and gentlemen, that due to the live broadcast of the funeral service of the late national icon, Dr. Roy Francis Cape, the live broadcast of the 10:30 a.m. NLCB draw will be delayed on television. However, the draw will be carried live on our radio station, Sweet 100.1 FM, Next 99.1 FM, and Talk City 91.1 FM. Immediately following the broadcast of the funeral service, there will be a replay of the 10:30 a.m. draw, so you can stay tuned for that. And I want to encourage each and every one of you to go out there and make a difference today now, because together we aspire, and if together we perspire, then together we most definitely can achieve. On behalf of Natasha Lake and the entire team here at TTT, I want to wish you a beautiful day today, and I encourage you to tune in from 9:30 a.m. to TTT Live online on YouTube, as well as our Facebook feed, because we'll be carrying the celebration of the life of Dr. Roy Cape live right here on TTT. See you guys tomorrow. Anchor should be joining us. We'll be all full team back out tomorrow. We look forward to it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.
Giants walk in spite of